Hi, Popunky here, welcome back to this channel. In this episode we have few nice games in this tank, T50-2, dash between T and 52. And yeah, we had one big pause. I lost my motherboard, so took some time to get a new used one. And I changed processor too, so from E5 660 I went to AMD 965 and corresponding motherboard M3 also. Do I think, I don't know, I didn't like it. FPS when I recording, I think it was very low. And even here in replay, like you can see, it is 21, 20, 24. That one in those bracket scans, you know. So other one on left is my FPS from games. So yeah, like you can see, big droppage. I don't know, same processor, same memory, but on paper stronger processor and newer motherboard. So I was always for Intel, you know, and this is second time that I'm using AMD and I'm just not satisfied. And this processor is like, well, when it was new it was praised like best AMD processor. Wow, that was close, that was close. That is why we don't sitting in middle of this bush, you know. So it has 3.4 gigahertz and it is newer than E5 760, and E5 760 has 2.8 barely. Both have 4 cores. So, you know, I was watching all that benchmarks the other time when we had problems with motherboard. So I was thinking, okay, let's check E5 660 with other competition, especially AMD. So I compare it with all that processors from AMD, including this 965 Black Edition, and just watch this. This will be interesting. I need to change my position a little bit. Oh, I missed that. Did you saw that? So that was fail of the week. So luckily half of their team is already dead, so I will just go and kill this dude. Back to benchmarks and E5 760 versus competition. Even E5 750, I have still that processor in my desk drawer, because it is now, you know, you cannot sell it even. You will get maybe 10 euros for it. And nobody wants to buy it for 10 euros also. Or 1000 dinars, which is a little bit less. So, even that processor, which is almost same like 760, just a little bit less speed. Frequency speed. That processor was on benchmarks better than everything that AMD had to offer in that time. And just check now benchmarks and you will see it is better somehow. And sadly, because I now own this AMD Black Edition, do you feel that lag and this tank moving this tank is very fast but doesn't feel as fast as it is? But when I play, it is interesting. When I play, I must say that when I play without recording, it has a little bit better FPS, and oh, finally I find it. And thanks, you know, running even smoother. Last night I played my Tiger 1 and I was checking did they updated buff this tank speed and you know agility, but that was just feeling because we had better FPS and shouldn't be noticeable because we have like you can see 50, 60, but it was around 90, sometimes even going on 100 and something. So you can actually feel in this game change that 60, 70, 80 to 100. You shouldn't, but you can. So just wanted to say that when I playing without recording, it is a little bit better. Nothing to give your hand for it, you know, but better. But when I'm recording, you see it is a little bit. Maybe you don't see it right as I do, but it is a little bit laggy. But when I recording, it is even worse. It is even worse when I recording a live game, you know. So I was doing a review for one special tier 3 tank in Sunday, and I recorded a game like this from replay, and then it was time for live recording, you know, and it was so laggy that I lost few games in that tier 3 tank in which I have a 76% win ratio. And it is one of tanks in which it's actually hard to lose, but tank that is, well, underrated or underestimated. I don't know how you say it. So that was our first game, first clip. Let's jump to post-game data and then we will see second one. Okay, so we lost credits, 32 shots fired, 16 on target. Okay, good assistant damage. Set on experience, 1098 stars of experience, 4 kills, and 933 HP of damage. Overall, not bad. Just one tank away from Scout medal. Okay, so after all that talk, you know, you think that maybe those benchmarks are right, you know, maybe that older, weaker processor from Intel is actually stronger and better. So I was thinking, you know, BS when I was watching those benchmarks. Instead, I would say, okay, it is better than this one, Phenom that. But when I saw it is better than 965, better than 1050, 60, 19, those we call tractor, you know, 1090 Ti. And then I said it is BS. It cannot be better, and even better than some newer ones. Uh, so I would say, you know, it is set up like that. You know, those benchmarks are mostly from West, and they all cheering for Intel against AMD, which is I think Korean firm. So yay! I was thinking that, and now I thinking, okay, maybe they are after all right. You know, maybe that Intel is better, and maybe probably Intel is overall better choice for processors. Wow, that was bad shot. So, but we have one, you know, one small doubt before we can be sure, and that was a bit unneeded there. IKV 103, Swedish Hammer, put one big shot. Luckily he was using AAP rounds. Wow. If that was A3, probably I would be dead. And that small doubt is I installed the Windows 10, you know. We can still find the driver for this graphic card HG6870. You probably don't know even what is that. It is that old, 2009 I think. So we said, okay, what the hell, let's try it. I was installing Windows 10 on old piece of crap laptops, you know. So why not this thing? It's a little bit better than old laptops. And it is all working fine, you know, except that recording, especially when you are going live. Okay, here we really going. Okay, that one bounced. Oh yeah. So now I'm thinking, you know, before we sell this AMD processor, you know, because it is so promising, at least on paper. And you know, all people that praising this processor were people who using this processor and who using only AMD, you know. It was cheap, much cheaper than Intel's, and it was cheaper as in that time top AMD processor. It was cheaper than cheapest Intel processor, almost somewhere there. So yeah, price played big role there for some people, and they would praise this processor, but maybe they never tried, for example, just E5, and in that time we had some of E7s, you know, with 2.8, 2.9, and I think even over 3 gigahertz, which are actually better processors than E5 1060. So maybe that is that. Maybe they praised that processor so much because it was cheaper and because they couldn't afford Intel, and they never tried Intel, you know. So now I'm thinking, okay, let's not hold this game. We'll see post-game data, and I will tell you what I'm thinking in next clip. yeah, we have 3 this time, just for sake of this conversation or monologue. Sorry. Okie dokie, we lost credit here too. 16 shots fired, 11 on target, not a lot of tanks. Assistant damage, we damaged 7 tanks and killed 5. Well, you probably understand everything that I say. Well, I'm not stopping experience, that is sad, but I am in kills. 5 kills in this short session. Just second class Masterly badge, 6 minutes of playing. So what I thinking? Well, I thinking to do something that will cost me some nerves, you know. To reinstall Windows 7 again, just to check if there is change on beta, you know. Shouldn't be, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will still behave better, and we will see that. By the way, motherboard is last revision of that M3 motherboard, and last BIOS is on that motherboard. So, well, that is the only thing that I will check. If nothing happens, we'll sell that motherboard and processor, and we'll buy just a new used Intel, I mean motherboard for Intel, processor E5-1060, so that means one with 11656 socket, I guess, like that. And that is that, so I will just let you know, you know. I know newest Ryzen series of AMD processors, it is praised on all mounts, and you know, it is kicking ass peep of Intel. But and just check that 45 TP. He will just hold there. I was thinking to leave him, but he's not very experienced or very good player. That was bounced from Progetto 46. Remember a review of this tank. This is very bouncy turret. Sometimes can be, I mean. So that 45 TP and KV85, well, they didn't do much, you know, but they did all right things, you know. And I remember when I was riding Progetto 46, that mental period, well, unfortunately that didn't work. Well, it is not very good for clutch shots. You saw he buried that shell in ground, and he was just like 80 meters away from me. So that KV85 and 45 TP, both not experienced players if I remember good. And wow, that wasn't even close. And both what I said, not experienced or not good. Well, either is right. So, but they have heart, you know. And they stood here with against much stronger tanks and much bigger number of tanks, and they allowed me to, you know, just sit here and to do like that, to be that annoying little mosquito, you know, or fly. And let's. Oh, that is super kitty. Super kitty, but I think that paid off, especially because all key tanks from enemy team were here, and we are winning. You know? We are winning, and we are not dead yet. So only Progetto and Super Kitty are left, and 40 TP is still alive. I was thinking to abandon him again, but he somehow survived, so I decided to stay a little bit longer. No. Oh, that dude managed to hit me one more time. This is bad now. This is bad now. Maybe Progetto is reloading. Where is he? Well, we don't know actually. There he is. There he is. Okay, run away. Oh, haha, that was close. That was close. Probably he said that too. That was close. He almost got me one more time. Whoa! Progetto! D-Jug! Big shot from SU-100. And if he spent all shells, I don't know, I don't care, he's dead. Okay, that was a little bit of revenge in the end. So that is that, guys, you know. This tank is not bad tank, like we said in a review for this tank. If you didn't saw it, go watch it. We did the review for Super Kitty too. But now that is only 2 reviews that I have, because you know my old channel was deleted with, probably I had over 100 reviews, I don't remember, but 1000 videos. So we need to do all that again, but until that, then whatever, until I learn English, we'll watch some of these games, we'll watch some of your games, and until I fix this problem with motherboard, I cannot record a review, not even in that quality that we had until now. So I don't want to record it like this, you know, laggy. So let's see postgame data for this one too. Well, can you believe that I lost credits on this game too? But this is how it is. This is a gun with not very good penetration, and I can afford the games like this in this tank. This is not something that I often do. 27 rounds fired, 18 on target. That is really poor accuracy. 3 enemy tanks damaged and 3 killed. Well, nothing special, and we are not top in experience again. So yeah, I don't know why I showed you these games. Yeah, because we needed something trashy, but again interesting, so I can talk and you will be amused with my talk and with what you see on your screen. But I will not ruin good game, not commenting game, because we'll leave that for commenting of the game or some review. Yeah, smart. I'm so smart. Well, thank you for watching this very smart man on YouTube, and thank you for be patient because of that big pauses and this one again. So see you next video. Bye.